Hello, so in this video we will look at a data type named as array in C++. So array is just a collection of homogeneous data type. Like we have integer data type, so it will be a collection of all the integer data type. Like if we have taken 10 integer data type, so it will be the collection of 10 integer in the list. It is like that, and the array size cannot be changed. Like while declaring, if we give the size as 10, so it will remain as 10 throughout the program. So declaring an array is very simple. So we can see, first of all we have to give its basic data type. Like we are creating an array of integers, so in data type, then the name of the array, then the size. Like here, name of the array is ARR and the size is 10. So our array will have 10 integers. We can put from 0 to 10 values in this. So the array indexing is like this. It will be holding n number of values. Like suppose our n is 10, that is the size. So here we have 10 values from 12 to 90, and the indexing starts from 0 to 9, that is n minus 1. So there are certain operations that we can perform on arrays, that is traversal, insertion, inserting inside an array, then deletion, deleting an element of the array, searching, like search for a number inside an array. Like here we can do the searching of 10 to check whether 10 is inside our array or not, and then sorting, like arranging them in ascending or descending order likewise. So that's all. Now we'll just head to the IDE, and first we will just declare an array, make a array of size 10, and we'll just look how we can extract the values from that array. So first of all we need to declare, we will declare an integer type array. You can give any name, ARR, that's all up to you. So we will make array of size 10. So to get all the values, like we have 10 values, we will use a loop. If we don't use a loop and try to get the value by cin, so we won't get all the 10 values, we will get the one value only. So int I equals to 0, that it will start from index number 0 up to 10, and I plus plus, here we will get the value at each index. That's it. Now to declare, we'll again use a for loop. To declare, we'll again use a for loop, and we'll just put cout ARR of I. That's one way to look at the elements inside the array. Using a for loop, I can check the elements till the condition is true. So in this condition it will display all the elements, or if I have to check the element individually, I can just print it out like name and passing the index. Like I want to check the value that is at index number 2, then I want to check the value that is at index number 9, that is the last element. So now if I run the program, so now let us just put the value inside the array. So we will just put all the random odd numbers, 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 15 17 and 19. So we can see like it displays all the element from 1 to 19. Here it just take the 10 elements, then it displayed, and this statement cout ARR of 2. So this is at index 0, this one is at index 0, this is at index 1, and this is at index 2. So it should have displayed 5. So it has displayed 5. And for index number 9, that is last element, here n is 10, so the last index will be n minus 1, so the last element is 19, so it has declared 19. Likewise we can perform all the other operations on the arrays. So arrays are so easy and simple to use. So thank you and keep watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.